Sir Studies a Lot. Today we're going to be talking about chivalry. What is chivalry? Who is it for? And how can we practice it today? Well, chivalry is a code of honor that knights who lived in the medieval ages had to live by in order to live honorable lives. Chivalry comes in a number of codes: courtesy, compassion, friendship, generosity, honesty, justice, chastity, and most importantly of all, temperance. What is temperance? And what does it mean to be temperate? Today we're going to be answering a couple of those questions and looking at a couple of cases where temperance is important to our society and living as chivalrous human beings today.
This right here it talks about temperance.
Yeah, so temperance is... Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. We're just talking about temperance. But what is temperance? Temperance comes from the word temper, which means to water down or make less strong. Therefore, temperance means to moderate yourself, to control yourself from either harmful substances like drugs or alcohol, or healthy stuff like studying and eating. An example of bad moderation would be the rioters from the Pardoner's Tale, because they were drunk, and so they didn't control their intake of alcohol.
So here we have an example of temperance at work. Like the good student that he's trying to be, Tsar is trying to imitate the good Oxford cleric from the prologue of Canterbury Tales and study for his English exam. However, if he spends too much time studying, if he studies too much or for too long, there's a chance he couldn't get anything, or he could just fall asleep. This is intemperance. There are many other ways to exercise temperance, specifically when it comes to training your body. What happens when we're temperate with the way that we train? What happens when we exercise correctly? Our body gets stronger and our muscles get bigger. What happens if we overtrain? Well, we end up like Saul here. We end up dead. But what if we undertrain? What if we don't exercise at all? Then we become like Omar. Overweight and sluggish. That's no good. So what about the specific situations where temperance can be practiced, but we don't often think about it that way? One of the biggest places where we can exercise temperance is the dinner table. Here we can see Omar placidly eating just, his lunch, real calm and slow. Now, this is Omar on a good day. He's just having his chips and his sandwich. Not a big deal. But let's say, for a second here, what if Omar hadn't eaten in numerous days? What if Omar was starving? Let's see what happens.
Alright, bro, now that class is over, we have 15 minutes to rest.
Alright, catch you later. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Tastes so good.
Brother, it tastes so good. So in this case with the two students, Czar and Omar, who were on break from one of their classes, Czar didn't get enough sleep the night before, so he decided to take a nap in the hallway. However, he woke up way later than his class break had allowed him to, so he had to run to class. So that wraps up our video on chivalry. Remember, chivalry is a code of honor used by medieval knights to keep their intentions pure and their actions good. Temperance is just one of many codes in the code of chivalry that keeps knights in check. Make sure that you don't do too little or too much. Stay moderate, stay temperate. I'm Sir Studies a Lot. Have a good one.